It's 3 a.m. and you're awake again. Everything is quiet out there, but inside, it isn't. Your mind won't stop. The thoughts keep coming, one after another. No pause, no rest. And in the middle of all this, there's a weight. A feeling that's hard to explain, like something is missing. Maybe you tried to pray, but the words didn't come, or they came out empty, without strength, without meaning. And then the doubt shows up, the one you try to ignore, but it keeps coming back. God, are you still here? Are you still listening to me? Because if you are, why does it feel so silent? Why does it feel so distant right now? You look inside, and you can't find peace. You look up, and you don't feel an answer. And it's exhausting, more exhausting than your body can explain. It's a tiredness of the soul. Maybe you can't even explain this to anyone because on the outside, everything looks normal. But inside, it feels like you're fighting alone, in the dark. And the worst part is feeling alone, even while believing in God. But listen to me for a moment. Even if it's hard to believe right now, silence does not mean absence. Just because you don't feel Him doesn't mean He isn't here. God doesn't depend on your feelings to be present. He doesn't come and go from your life based on what you feel or what you can perceive. He remains, even when your mind is confused, even when your faith feels weak, even when you don't know how to pray. He remains. Maybe this night is not abandonment. Maybe it's an encounter in a different way. An encounter without noise, without intense emotion, but real. Because God also speaks. In the silence, He also works. When you don't notice. And maybe what you're feeling right now is not the absence of God, but a tired heart that needs to rest in Him. So, don't try to make a perfect prayer. Don't try to find beautiful words. Just stay here for a moment. Breathe. Inhale slowly. And let it out. Again. You don't have to rush right now. You don't have to fix everything right now. You just need to be God. I don't even know how to start. My mind is full. My heart feels heavy. And I don't have perfect words today. I'm just here. If you're still listening, meet me right now because I'm tired. Tired of overthinking. Tired of feeling this emptiness. Tired of trying and not finding peace. I don't understand what's happening inside me. But you do. You see what no one else sees. You know every thought passing through my mind, every fear, every doubt, and still you didn't leave, so please, even if I don't feel it, stay. Even if I don't perceive it, remain. Even if my faith feels weak, don't let me go. Bring a little peace, and even if it comes slowly, calm my mind, disquiet this noise inside me. Help me rest, not in answers, but in your presence, because that's what I need right now. I don't need everything solved. I just need a little peace, and if you're here, that's enough. Stay with me in this night, until I can rest, until my mind slows down, until my heart calms down. I'm not okay, but I'm here, and I'm still trying. And maybe that is already a form of faith. Amen. If you're still listening to this, it means you didn't give up, even tired, even confused. You stayed, and that matters. Maybe you don't feel anything right now, but something is happening. Because every time someone draws near to God, even in silence, He responds in His way. In His time, but He responds. So don't give up on this night. Don't give up on yourself, and most importantly, don't give up on God. Even in silence, He is still here, and you are not alone. You fell again, and maybe you don't even want to admit it, but deep down, you know. You tried to stop. You promised it would be different this time, but it wasn't. And now, the feeling is heavy. A mix of guilt, shame, frustration. And the worst part is that it's not the first time it's become a cycle. You fall, you regret it. You try again, and then you fall again. And with every repetition, it hurts more. Because a dangerous thought starts to grow. Maybe I'll never change. Maybe this is just who I am. Maybe God is tired of me. And that thought pushes you away. You start avoiding prayer, avoiding thinking about God, because deep down, you feel unworthy. Like you can't go back anymore. Like you crossed some invisible line. But listen carefully. You are not your mistake. What you did does not define who you are. And more than that, God was not surprised by your fall before you even promised you wouldn't do it again. He already knew you would. And still, He didn't walk away. The problem is not falling. The problem is believing you can't come back. Because that belief is what traps you in the cycle. Shame pushes you away, and far from Him, you get weaker and weaker. You fall again. But the way back does not start when you fix yourself. It starts now. Right in the middle of your failure, right in the middle of your weakness, this is where you return, not after you get better, but exactly as you are. So, stop running. Stop hiding. Breathe. And talk to God. Even if it's hard. God, I fell again. And I'm tired of this. Tired of promising. Tired of failing. Tired of feeling like this. I don't have excuses. But I also don't have strength on my own. I need help. I need you to step into this cycle. Because I can't break it by myself. Shame is pulling me away. But I don't want to run anymore, even feeling unworthy, and I'm coming back. Not because I deserve it, but because I need it. Help me start again. Even if it's slowly. Even if it's one step at a time. Just don't let me stay stuck here. I don't want to live like this. And I know you haven't given up on me, even when I failed. So, stay with me in this process. Strengthen me where I am weak. And remind me, every single day, that I can still change. Amen. You're not alone in this. And this fall is not the end of your story. There is still a path forward. There is still a new beginning. And you can still rise again.